I'm out of range.
I mean, the crazy thing is that like you know, at one point I learned that there's bigger and smaller infinities. So like yeah, like mathematically you can like for example our universe can be infinite just because it's infinitely expanding, for example. But then there can also be a bigger universe that's also like infinitely expanding but is bigger, and so on and so forth. Like I don't know. It's weird. There's a bunch of weird things with infinity. When you come to infinity, that's also why I'm saying things like nothing, like zero. Zero, in a sense, is already a type of infinity for me, because like zero is a number which you can somewhat easily like put at a part of an equation where like you can create a universe from it. Like as I said, like you can have like plus one minus one and that's a zero. So basically like positive and negative matter, or like however you want to look at it. But like in a way, when I think of a zero, to me that like is the key to the universe in a way. I don't know if that makes any sense, but like it's kind of like infinity to me. Like when I think of zero, because anything else is either positive or negative, but a zero is just a zero.
It's too far.
Yeah, no problem. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Closer.
Yeah.
Not enough rage. Need more rage.
I don't know. There's a bunch of things which are confusing with division and also like positive and negative numbers at times. Like I don't know. A part that somewhat always confused me when you think about like infinity and the universe and a bunch of things, and also why like I don't know, even Tesla talked about like 369 and a bunch of things. Like maybe it's simple and stupid, but like to me it's a bit fascinating with like how math works, because like if you divide 1 by 3, you can't get a number actually. Like you get 3 point infinity 3. So like I don't know, it feels like there's a part left over and lost somewhere, and that just like kind of interesting to me. Like there's a
Not
I
enough
don't know,
rage.
maybe I never understood it fully, but like the fact that like it goes to infinity, like yes we can what's the other thing, like decimals, and there's the other thing with like in another way you can represent it like 1/3. Yeah, fractions, I think. Yeah, yeah, like we can put it in fractions, but like with decimals, like it just like doesn't work really, because like it's not a perfect representation of it. Like yes, we can kind of imagine it going to infinity, but like I don't know, like I don't know, that was always interesting to me. It's almost as if like one can't be divided by 3, because it's also like I'm returning to my logic of like the zero, if that makes any sense. Because the zero you can divide with into a positive and a negative, but you can't divide the zero into 3 equal parts. Like, yeah. So like maybe that's the reason why a one can also not be free. Like I don't know, it's just funny to me. It's interesting. Like the universe is so strange. I don't know, like I'm very disappointed because like for over 2000 years science and spirituality have been like broken apart from each other. And like I really feel like they are necessary for one another to grasp some things. Like it's gonna take a much longer time if you just look at one or the other, because like there's people who just like take mushrooms or like meditate and do this and that and try to uncover the universe, and there's people who just try to basically like do math and like uncover that way. But I feel like if you just combine those two, it's so much easier because you get like they're part of a whole. They're not
Not enough rage. Need more rage. Can't do that yet.
exactly. Sometimes like it just annoys me that like spirituality and scientists like both are really mad at each other, and both fans piss me off because like I love both. Like spiritual people are like fuck science very often, and scientific people are like fuck spirituality. Like not all of them obviously, but a lot of them, and that shit annoys me because that's not the way to go about it. Like you have to find the middle ground, because if we look at it from a scientific perspective, it's almost exactly the same as like a spiritual one, in the sense that you're supposed to try things and learn from it, and then say, okay, this works, this doesn't work, and that's all. That's all you're supposed to be doing. Because if you're, let's say, a drug addict and you think you're being spiritual and you're just like getting high, you're not really learning. Like especially if you like try to like force every trip to mean and if something and so on. My tag or whatever it's called, like username, is DZ609, is because like 609 for me is a representation of basically the yin and the yang and the zero in between, which is like a neutrality from which everything is created. Wait though. Wait though, wait though.